Good evening, and welcome back to my playthrough of Fort Solis. And, yeah, this is a remarkably short game, I think. I think this might be I think I might be able to finish it in this video, which will be interesting if that's the case. There is the lovely Jessica, and the rather dead gentleman. So, let's find out what we gotta do. Use the tunnels to access the greenhouse. Okay. Well, as soon as we've got the level 5 card now, I think what I'll do is go to that level 5 room up here first. So, how's everybody been? Sorry I'm a little late
but the tunnels are
posting
good
it.
enough. Probably safer to enter that way anyway.
Okay. Yes. So, hope everybody's well. I'm sorry I didn't do an upload on Sunday. Things here got in the way, and I've been having health issues for the last week, so I had to take care of that.
Jack,
Have you found your friend?
why don't you give me a hint?
I wish I could, but that would be cheating, wouldn't it, Jess? And, I'm trying to do everything I can to contain this situation.
That you created.
Me? No. No. Helen just had to be right at any cost.
Right about what?
Come to the greenhouse. I'll show you.
Okay, doke. Right, well, of course, there were these doors, aren't there? So I may not get this finished in this video. Either way, let's have a look around, huh? What have we got? Because I got all the levels now, so I can get into everybody's stuff.
I'm recording this as a record. The Better Tomorrow project, it's not what we thought it was. There is no tomorrow.
Isn't that always the way?
We are all damned. The Frontiers project needs to be shut down. I've spoken with Wyatt and we have filed our complaints to Central. I'm sorry, Alan. Forgive us. We were fools to ever think there wouldn't be a cost.
For something that big. Okay. Wouldn't that be kind of obvious, really, though? Really, though? Adam, as discussed, it's critical in this moment to make sure we take all measures to safeguard the greenhouse and the work we are doing. Officer Taylor has become increasingly hostile towards my work and is starting to claim it. And is starting to claim it is, in fact, harming the residents of Fort Solis. Something we both know to be false. I've reported this to Central, and he shouldn't be a problem much longer. Please have Oscar keep a closer eye on him until then. Thanks, Helen Dunpart, Senior Botanist. Right, well, she died at the entrance. Hi, Adam. I have looked into the numerous complaints of staff morale becoming increasingly hostile. There seems to be a quick rise in agitation and conflict between staff. This could be attributed to storm season and the isolation, but there seems to be much more to it than that. Officer Taylor asked me to look at the health record of those working in the greenhouse, and I have to say, not only was I astonished by those results, but alarmed when I'd seen that you had removed his complaint from the system. Can you please explain this action? Thanks. Oscar Richardson, the security officer. Hello, Adam. Thanks for meeting me about my concerns. I wanted to let you know I took your advice and left a sample with Officer Taylor. I just felt it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry. Martina Romero, lab technician. Adam, this is getting out of hand. I had to separate my team today over the smallest incident. How long are you going to allow this to fester? I want to believe what Helen tells me, what you tell me. However, it's hard when I'm seeing things unravel like this. I'm going to request a transfer after storm season. I can't remain a part of this. Nick Tout, operations manager. So he was in charge of the drills, wasn't he? Adam, I have received concern from Helen that you're simply not able to handle Wyatt Taylor and his conspiracy theories. It stands to jeopardize everything. I know you're against taking action, but you leave me with no choice. Jack Stevenson, Terror Research and Development. Ominous. Let's see what Mr. Hoskins has got to say for himself.
Due to power issues, we've had to switch to officer access areas. This really hasn't helped with the paranoia. Things are getting a little wild now. I'm about to go and inspect the hangar doors with Nick, who claims claw marks or something. They're actually considering an animal tried to break in. Imagine. That really would be the cherry on top. Alien life. First contact. And it's here on Solis.
Why not? What we got here? Oh, I see, is this done part? If her helmet was broken, it's amazing she got as far as she did. She's to be commended for her efforts, I would say. Right. And what else we got? Ooh, we got Dr. Taylor's room. Is he actually a doctor? So? Might be some sort of high-up med technician that can do operations. Who knows in the future? The family. You might be a spaceman, but we are on the greatest journey there is. And what journey would that be? Oh, I see. Good stuff. Okay, what else we got? I will read that in a moment, but I want to have a look at this first. Have a listen, rather.
Well, in addition to running low on toilet paper, we're now running low on antibiotics because some kind of seasonal flu has haunted us for the past few weeks. I think we're all just looking forward to losing our dreary eyes and raw noses. I know that I am.
Okay.
But one benefit to being locked away is being able to call Rachel about her studies. She says she's following in the footsteps of her father. I don't know, up here it is maybe the best medicine to be a proud parent.
Yeah.
Gives you something to hold on to.
Yeah, I can see that. Why? I know sometimes your pride can be intolerable, but if you're truly feeling that way, you should really take a step back. It's only a posting. We miss you. The girls can't wait to have you home. If nothing else, hold on to that. Christina Taylor. So that's his wife, I guess. Hey, we haven't heard from you for a few days. Did you manage to get Asim to fix your terminal? Just dropping a message here if you're not too busy and want to call later. I'll keep the girls up just in case. Love you, Christina Taylor. Why? I don't hear from you for almost a week and then you send me that? What's in this package? Why can't I open it? You're scaring me. Call me back now. I'm serious. Does Tom know what it is? Ooh-hoo-hoo. Right.
I confronted Helen today about the situation here. She flat out refuses to admit anything is going on. More of Nick's teams are showing what I believe, based upon my medical experience, to be clearly radiation sickness, but she said that due to the varying symptoms being displayed by each
Plug of the
patient,
jug.
I currently have nothing conclusive to confirm my diagnosis. But there is one consistent factor, and that's the hand trigger. That's a sign. I think that's a sign that it's just hiding in plain sight. Yeah, come in.
A couple of guys playing poker tonight. Fancy it?
No, not tonight. But did you think about what I talked about, going to the hangar?
Not this again. Why? You know I can't just let you in. It's against regulations. You could get suspended.
Yeah, I've asked you not to call me. Why is no one taking this seriously?
I am. Tell you what. If you win the game, I'll let you take a look. Sound fair?
Yeah, deal.
Great. I'll let the guys know we found our 6th player. See you in the canteen about 7.
Yeah, great. Can't wait. Looks like I'm playing poker tonight.
Jokers are wild, maybe, huh?
Nights are longer now. I continue to hear noises outside at night, and I know it's not just the storm. Tomorrow I'll confirm it all. I've done everything I can. I've been rational. I've tried to reason. But Helen refuses to acknowledge the damage that she is doing. She even reported me to Central for
aggressive behavior. Me.
So what sent him this far off his head then, exactly?
Today, I can't believe what I saw. It's the soil. It's always been here, literally right under our feet. What has happened here cannot happen on Earth. Can you imagine the consequences? If people were to take this infection back home with them, I mean...
That would
Jesus, I
suck,
almost
certainly.
brought a plant back home for my daughter. I have a moral obligation to contain this and prevent it from spreading. I've reported the incident to Central. And Oscar is on his way over now. He can help me access the greenhouse. Because... suspended. What does that even mean? I just hope I have the strength to do what needs to be done.
Oh, so you're gonna clip everybody so that nobody gets it home. I mean... Right? Oh, that's Wyatt going in there to kill him, is it? Right. Oh. What have we here? Demon closet in progress. Okay. Surprisingly little here then, really. Right, so that's Adams Hoskins. We've been in... No, it isn't. Who's that then? Asim Nadiri. Okay.
I spend more time adjusting the projector for movie night than actually working. We have severe power issues due to our faulty array. Our power is running out. But at least we have old movies to pass the time.
Well, yeah. If that's a bonus, is it? It's just collecting evidence in case we get rescued. Asim, I'm thinking of starting up a poetry club. Know anyone that might be interested, or do you have a secret club already? Thanks, Nick Tout, Operations Manager. Hello, reference CH-47. Your order of chess maneuvers has been dispatched. You can track your package using the reference number on the Terra portal. Thanks, TerraMail.
Okay, what about this? A desperate dream. One that never fades. Constant, like time. I told you my poetry was coming along. Sure, it's not Joyce right now, but I'm working on it. All we have up here is time. So I will have plenty of time to practice. The cycle is dragging. Not sure if poetry alone can sustain me for that long. Perhaps I will get a yo-yo.
He's starting to lose his rag as well, aren't he? Alright, no systems found. Watching that screen there, I'm not sure, as I say, I'm not sure what happened with my my face camera on the last episode. So unfortunately, I don't know how to solve the problem. As far as I can find out, it most often happens if you don't run OBS using the admin privileges. So
Door locked. Door locked.
oh right, so we can't get in these at all. Right, okay. Yeah, so I'm not sure whether it's going to happen in this one as well, unfortunately. I will attempt to find more information on this, but I don't know if I'll be able to, frankly. Right, well I think then it's time to get busy with Fizzy, isn't it? So to speak.
He's not in any of these. Although, it would be just like him to jump out too.
He doesn't go boo, presumably. Food quarters, yes. What's this one? Right, so we can't use this door, I'm guessing then.
Door locked.
It's a shame. Of course, there's no real need to override it. So where was the other door then? The other level 5 door? What about that one in there? Is that one locked as well?
Door locked.
I mean, is there going to be anything in that other level 5 room? I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily think so, but I want to do as complete a job as I can. Really? Is this it? Yes. Oh, Hoskins has got 2 rooms. Okay. What have we in this room, then?
Had to separate Nick and Wyatt today. Another argument. I'm not sure what has gotten into either of them. I'm amazed White actually thinks Nick is intentionally harming his team. So bizarre.
It sounds like then whatever this plant matter is that they've discovered in the soil, etc., etc., it's making people aggressive and sending them off their nut by the sound of it. A Better Tomorrow 2080. Okay, is 2080 a password? No. Hi Adam, there's not a lot I can share, you know that. However, I can say that we're progressing well. Recent results have been very promising and our work is beginning to really create hope here. I can explain more when you visit the lab. Thanks, Helen Dunpart, Senior Botanist. Dear site managers, as you know, it's that time of year when storm season is almost upon us. This year, we are pleased to offer a 2% kickback for any staff member from your site that signs up for our additional healthcare plans. We have a number of materials to help explain the plan to them and encourage team sessions to keep them informed. Please let us know if you need any further support. Adam, quite a few of the crew have been visiting the sanctuary more frequently. I'm looking at the log reports and even Officer Taylor is spending long sessions in there. I just wanted to raise it as company guidelines state that when staff exceed above average usage, we are to report and address it. Let me know how you want to proceed. Thanks, Oscar Richardson, Security Officer. Hey, just booking these tickets. Their tour starts next year, but wanted to check if you still wanted one. They dropped their new single, Cat That Got Milk. Check it out and let me know. They will sell out in pre-sale, but I have a Terror employee code. At least we have some benefits. Thanks, Dawson Roberts, Engineer. So it's basically a normal, it's like a community, man. Which it would be on another planet, you know, everybody sort of folded in like that. I mean, well, it's like it at universities over here or in a job, so I would imagine it's considerably more over there, you know, out in space. On Mars, it would be, anyway. But yeah, there's a lot of effort gone into making this feel like a real lived-in place. I appreciate it.
Every day, it's something new. If it isn't Wyatt and Helen, it's Nick or Azim complaining about the power. I'm holding together best I can, but something must give.
Be nice if
Hopefully
something
it'll all be
did.
worth it in the end. I remain hopeful anyway.
Oh, might as well. Oops. Gunny got wasted and foreign oil. A little bit of Don Carlos there for you, ladies and gentlemen. No extra charge. Okay. Now, I don't know if it's anywhere else. It's level 5 here. I don't think there is, honestly.
Door locked.
Okay. Actually, this way. Ba ba da ba 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 da. Right, so we've got to get down to the tunnels then. Tunnels. Tunnels. Right, I think the arboretum or the greenhouse, they're calling it, aren't they? Not the arboretum. Is on the bottom floor. May as well be lazy. Gee, pretty. Okay, so what we got? Medical bay, greenhouse, ridge access. Locked anymore, so. Forlorn.
Jessica,
Where is he?
just stop this, please. You don't know what you're doing.
I could say the same to you.
I'm saving lives. That's what I do.
Adam? Asim? How exactly did you save them?
I've let this go on long enough.
Ah, they have plan. Find Jack.
I can't believe these are real.
When you taste it. And if you don't believe it. Actually, I think there was a trolley back here. What the... Oh, there's a thing in the way. The fucking controls are ropey as fuck. Cucumbers. Right. Very good. I've seen a cucumber before, but it's always nice to see one in the wild, so to speak. Cucumbosity is... Oof. I think that's seen better days, isn't it? Unless it's a new species, of course. Of which I am unaware. Ah. What have we here? Bees.
Amazing. Even all the way up here. Come on, Jess. Stop staring at bees. Time to go.
Well, yeah, they do sound like bees.
Progress. It's a funny thing, really. You are so preoccupied with whether you could. You never stop to think if you should.
Yeah, shame that, isn't it? Okay, we got beans. So this is obviously some plant-based discovery that nobody understands. Earth is in deep
It's going to be
shit.
okay. Focus and calm. Just like they taught me. Focused mind.
Great, Orlov. But yeah,
That's all I need. Agro bees.
Laboratory report. The results are highly confidential, not for distribution. Signatures must be provided at the end of this report. Compound 19, data table 01. Growth, oxanometer. Time, days, void, contamination, notes. Subject, contamination. Compound 19 became contaminated due to another bee-related escape. The batch now needs to be created once more. Interestingly, the bees that came into contact remain fine and have been returned to the apiary. Signature, Helen Dunpart. Well, that's not all that scientific, I would imagine.
What have they created? That
Laboratory.
does not sound legal.
Laboratory report. The results are highly confidential, not for distribution. Signatures must be provided at the end of this report. Compound 23, data table 01, growth, oxanometer, time, days, expired, notes. Subject, compound 23. The compound can sustain growth whilst maintaining a healthy level of nutrients. The food created here has been tested to reveal more advanced traces of the compound, so the soil is not acting as the desired catalyst. The formula needs to be revisited. Signature, Helen Dunpart. Okay, well, clearly, because they said Earth was dying, didn't she, earlier on? So I'm guessing what this is they've created some, or discovered some kind of soil that could revitalize food growth on Earth. And people have tasted it, and there is a side effect, which either makes people bonkers or more than bonkers, they start capping each other. So that's not a great idea, really. Laboratory report. The results are highly confidential, not for distribution. Signatures must be provided at the end of this report. Bee activity, data table 01, honey collected L/day. Time, days, point of contact, notes. Subject, bee behavior. Since coming into contact with the compound, we've continued to monitor the behavior of the bees. Excuse me. Ugh. There seems to be little change other than a slight uptick in activity. Future monitoring is required. Signature, Helen Dunpart. Well, the thing is, though, if you fuck about with the bees and you kill off all the bees, people are going to start dying because they're not going to have
This is why they're digging so
oxygen
deep.
from plants.
Prospect, too.
Laboratory report, results highly confidential, not for distribution. Signatures must be provided at the end of this report. Compound 18, data table 01, growth, oxanometer, time, days, expired, notes, subject, overgrowth. Some sections of plants seem to overgrow and expire almost overnight. Here the compound is clearly unbalanced and needs recalibrating to meet the needs of the soil catalyst from Planum. Signature, Helen Dunpart. So yes, it's this catalyst then that they've discovered. It sends people off their fucking swede by the sound of it. Okay. Laboratory report. Results highly confidential, not for distribution. Signatures must be provided at the end of this report. Compound 19, data table 01, growth, oxanometer, time, days, void, contamination. Notes, subject, contamination. Oh right, we've read this one. Oh right, okay, so they will send you back the same one, right, okay. Good to know. What we got here? An I-5. I'll be goddamn, son.
Maybe it's better if she doesn't know.
Brazil, 2078. Okay. So I'm guessing that's a partner or a sister or something. Yes, that. Now we're going to need to look up the code in a moment, don't we? Unless, of course, she's been kind enough to leave it in here. Dear Helen, thank you for the update. That is terrific news. Congratulations to your team. This does mean we can now move to phase 2. I'll inform the team. Have fun celebrating. I'll dispatch a team to collect the sample tomorrow. Jack Stevenson, Terror Research and Development. Dear Helen, your site manager and security have been informed of his suspension. It wasn't easy to push through, but we feel with his removal and your report, it's in all interests to make sure your work isn't interrupted. Come tomorrow, he will no longer be on the site and my team will arrive to collect the sample. Jack Stevenson. Helen, what we have created can't be shared. I spoke with Wyatt earlier, who feels the same way. When we first started this journey, we wanted to make something that could change lives. Now I fear what lies in that vial is more than just lightning in a bottle. As I'm away for storm season, I have had a chance to reflect on the harm it could potentially do. We still don't fully understand what we have made. It would be irresponsible to turn it over to Jack and his team. They have no intention of using it to create sustainable oxygen here or at other sites. You know it, I know it. Let's chat when I'm back next month. I hope you can see it from my side. Torsten Schmidt, lead lab technician. I can't believe you've actually done it. Come home and celebrate. You don't need to be up there anymore. We miss you here. Please come home. So proud of you. Sarah Dunpart. Hello. Your package for Sarah Dunpart has been collected. Further updates will be emailed over once transit has begun. You can track your package using your reference number on the Terra portal. Thanks, Terra Mail. Okay.
Compiling a new compound this week has meant for a more concentrated measure. As the teams continue to provide us with samples from the site, we look to regulate the growth rate through controlled nutrients.
Nostrovia.
Whilst time runs out for those back home, we are so close to sustaining life here. The work we're doing is bigger than all of us. We are beginning to see aggressive acceleration with Compound 26. It seems to be able to sustain environmental hazards as a result. This development has been fundamental in...
Ma'am, Dr. Taylor is here again, requesting to come downstairs.
For the last time, he doesn't have clearance. He shouldn't be here.
Yes, ma'am. However, he says it's a question of ethics.
Where is he?
Boreal region, ma'am.
Ooh. Somebody's got a man coming, haven't they? That's gotta be Wyatt. Ooh. Picking up a tool, are we, sir? Okie doke. Rather unsportsmanlike. Right, now, what we need... Is it in messages? It might be. Okay, well... I'm not sure what happened with the saving, or if I'm just dumb, but I couldn't find the message that contained the code for the metal drawer, which is 0721. And here we have a core sample of 26. Oh, not going to take it with? Ah. Okay.
I can't believe it. We did it, Mom.
Cool. So yeah, I went back and looked in the first video of the series that I've done here, and it was in there, but strangely it's not saved on my computer thing. So I don't quite know what that's about. As I say, it's probably just a fuck up about saving or something. Right, so what do we do then? Is there anywhere else I can go up in this motherfucker? Or... No, it's just an office, isn't it? Ah, there's another floor. Okay, I know I'm going a bit over here, but I'll just whiz round this other floor here. Oh, I5 placement. And see what's up.
Where could he be? The Frontier Project. That was shut down years ago.
Big bag of dirt, yeah? Well, it's not as shut down as people would have you believe, really.
The success? So, she did it. Is he after this? For himself?
Laboratory report. The results highly confidential, not for distribution. Signatures must be provided at the end of this report. Compound 24. Date table 01. Growth auxanometer. Time, days, notes. Subject. Compound 24. After the success of Compound 23, we now look to create a more streamlined and stable compound in order to share our research with other Terra facilities. Signature, Helen Dunbar. Okay. So they've made some progress then. Laboratory report. Results are highly confidential, not for distribution. Signatures must be provided at the end of this report. Compound 22, data table 01, growth, auxanometer, time, days, expired. Notes. Subject, compound composition. Creating compounds is becoming increasingly harder due to the lower qualities of planum soil we are receiving. This sample is of a much smaller scale and therefore hard to determine its effects. Signature, Helen Dunbar. Okay.
Out of the depths and into the jungle, it seems. Where even am I? He can't be anywhere else.
It would seem unlikely, wouldn't it? Okay, well, I am going to stop here now, I think. This has gone on long enough, as they say. And I will finish this off in the next installment, I guess. I mean, there can't be too much left now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. The fourth installment, I believe, of the Fort Solis series that I'm doing. The Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will speak to you soon. Okay, and thanks very much for watching as always, and bye for now.